Hi, I'm Maeve McGoldrick from Community Links, and we're running the Working Age Poverty Programme. We've just started the listening campaign, which is to draw out 3 key policy issues and key myths that individuals across the UK feel that they would need to address throughout the year to make a big impact on their lives. So today we asked a few people from the sector who work very closely with individuals who are experiencing poverty what they thought those 3 key myths and policy issues might be that come up throughout the listening campaign.
There are probably 1,000,001 ways that you could actually give space for people to talk about the issues that matter to them and what things they need changed, what barriers they need removed, what support they might need, what the myths and stereotypes are that hold them back or damage their opportunities.
My name is Adrian, MacConnachie. I'm Public Affairs Officer at St Mungo's. I think an issue around employability is possibly that people who have difficult health needs are unable to work, and the system, benefit systems around often puts people in a weak position because they're not supported with their complex or mental health needs. And so I think the myth around that is that everyone who is on benefits, like incapacity benefits, can work, but maybe with the right support they possibly could. So
I'm Brendan Coyne. I work for ACD Fourth World, which is an anti-poverty NGO working in London. And the myth I feel really needs to be challenged is that people living on benefits make no contribution to their community whatsoever. Whereas in my experience, a lot of them do a huge amount of unofficial voluntary work that improves the lives of people around them immeasurably, and they get no credit for it.
Yeah. Hi, my name is Adrian Sinclair Bailey. I'm representing Clean Slate, Ltd. One of the policies and myths that I would like to see addressed is perhaps the myth that it's better for a person to stay on benefits and claim the benefits than to actually go to work, because when you go to work you make less money than if you stay on benefits. I think that that myth needs to be broken down, as well as Departments of Work and Pensions policy in regards to that transition bridge from work or unemployment to work. I think that transition bridge needs to be wider and it needs to be smoother so that more people will be willing to cross it than to stay on the unemployment side.
My name is Nigel. I'm from West Rhyl First, which is a community company based in West Rhyl in North Wales. If I could ask the government to change one thing that may or may not improve poverty, it would probably be a total overhaul of the benefit system.
Hi, my name is Hanlon, and I live in the East Midlands. It's predominantly a rural area that I live in. The myth that I would like to convey is that everybody who has experienced a mental health condition or care for somebody with a mental health condition is living on benefits, and they're all being pushed to get back into work. My own myth is that from what I see and what I've experienced for myself is that people who are in work are actually not experiencing what everybody thinks that we should be experiencing, and that is contributing. What I see is the myth is that everybody is well that are in work. I don't see that. I see that people who are actively working for a living and keeping a roof over their head and paying all the bills are under more stress than ever before, and mental health is like the poor relative. There is no resources in mental health to look after the people who is actually receiving services, let alone to help those who are actively working and looking after a family.
I am McLean from Toynbee. The policy I'd most like to see changed is the phasing from benefits to work. One of the things that most concerns me is that people who want to work, who are currently on benefits, are often unable to move into work because they can't make the transition from benefits to a salary at the end of the month. I'd also like to see the responsibility for making sure that people take all the benefits that are available to them, pushed from the independent person themselves to, for example, DWP and their agencies. I think the information around benefits is so confusing that really if we could get DWP and all of their agencies understanding that their goal is to get maximum uptake of benefits appropriately, obviously, then we'd see a lot more people getting benefits. So those are the policies I'd like to see changed.
Okay, I'm Jeff Mitchell from Clean Slate Training and Employment. The main barrier that we're finding people who work with us come up against is the benefit system. All of our temp workers are looking to get into paid work. They're taking whatever hours we can put their way, but many of them aren't able to earn for more than 3 or 4 hours a week before their benefits are affected. If that could be changed, they could do more hours and actually work their way up towards permanent full-time employment.
Hi, I'm Mousa Hadad from Oxfam, and the policy that I think needs to change is pretty much the whole benefit system, and the fact that at the moment if you want to take a job you lose all the security that comes with benefits, but if you stay on benefits then you are consigned to a life of poverty. So there's not really any enablement in that benefit system that allows people to take the steps into work that the modern world and the modern labour market offers. So the short term, the part-time, the temporary, all of that's cut off to someone on benefits. Whereas we'd like to see a benefit system that actually works with the grain of people's lives and how the world is for them, and enables them to construct more sustainable livelihoods for themselves.
Really? Ian Mather, Anti-Poverty Network Cymru. My myth is the media, and it's the myth of that everybody on benefits is frauding, where if they went into the communities they would find hundreds of people giving something back to their local community. You never hear of that in the paper. I've challenged newspapers to do this. I've been told by a few newspaper writers I will do it, but as of yet nothing ever been in the press about it.
Okay, so you've heard what a few people think, but now it's pretty much over to you. The activity's going on and we have another couple of months left until we hear back from everybody, and really looking forward to hearing the results and getting as many people involved at a grassroots level as possible to make the biggest impact as possible.